Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. We're actually recording this on a Monday because we're heading off for a week hiking in the Galties, but the sun is shining. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a little bit of sunlight coming across the front here. So hopefully it will stay this way for the week. Alan thinks that's the kiss of death when I say anything about the weather, but you never know. Anyway, today's practice is all about binding. So we're going to do a lot of stretching of the quads and the legs, and then we're going to end up really looking like a pretzel. So hopefully you enjoy that. And it's a really good way to just improve your overall flexibility, improve your joints, and really work on stretching out those longer muscles in the legs. So let us begin our practice in a seated position. Closing your eyes. Slow down. Letting go your day so far and everything that's going on in your world. And just be in the present moment. Just you on your mat, working with your body, your breath, and your mind. Becoming aware of your spine and your seat bones, equal weight on both seat bones, lengthening through the spine, having those shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders. And focusing on your breath as you inhale through your nose into your belly. Pause. And then exhaling through your nose. Nice long exhales. Remembering to engage the core as you exhale. Let's take one more breath here. And then slowly opening your eyes, let's make our way into tabletop. And from here, come into a standing position. So stepping the feet up to the top of the mat, both feet in a straight line, looking to the front, equal weight on both feet, hip width apart, and we'll start with a nice slow sun salute just to get the body moving. So raising the arms up over the head, palms together, raise the gaze. And then sweeping the arms out to the side, forward fold. Bending your knees, being generous to your body at the start of the practice. And halfway lift. Using this opportunity to lengthen the spine. And forward fold again. Stepping the right leg back for your low lunge. And then taking it through to your plank. And let's take the plank for 3 breaths.
And then making your way down onto your mat, your own way. So either coming straight down or through your knees, feet, chest, and belly. And then drawing the forehead and chest away. Pushing on up. Let's slowly make our way into downward dog, pedaling your way through as you just warm up those muscles on your legs. Until you're ready to come to stillness. Pushing the hips back towards the back of the mat. Draw those shoulders away from the ears. Gaze towards the belly button. One more breath here. And then stretching the right leg out behind you, let's step it through for a low lunge. And then making our way up to stand in a forward fold. And coming all the way up, palms together, raise the gaze, take a breath. A little more effort now on this side, coming through to a forward fold. And halfway lift as you lengthen the spine. Forward fold. Let's step the left leg back. Low lunge. Just extending the knee back as far as you can. Just beginning to stretch the quad here. And then through to your plank. And making your way down onto your mat before coming into your baby cobra. And then making your way into downward dog for 3 breaths. And stretching that left leg out behind you, step it through. A low lunge. And stepping into your forward fold. Bend the knees, coming all the way up, bringing the hands into prayer at the chest. Take a breath. Hinging at the hips, coming through to a forward fold and making your way down onto your mat to come and lie down, hugging those knees into the chest. And then from here, let the legs come out long. Stretch the arms out behind the head, taking 3 breaths here for a full body stretch. Then bringing the arms down by your side with your left leg just lifted up about 4 inches or so off the mat and draw it all the way out to the side as far as it will go. Let it touch down and draw it back. And then with the right leg, drawing it across to the right, touch it down and draw it back. And again with the left, drawing it across, touch it down, raising it up again, drawing it back, and the same with the right, just a couple of inches off the floor as you move it across so that your quads are having to do quite a bit of work here to just keep that leg raised, keeping the feet flexed as you move the leg, and just wake up the hips once more on each side. And back to the center, drawing the right leg in, hugging that knee into the chest, keeping both feet flexed. One more breath here. And then raising the foot up and holding on to the outside edge of the foot. So it's like a half happy baby pose. Encouraging this knee to come down as low as it can. So you'll feel a nice stretch along the hamstrings. And then releasing the foot, crossing it over the extended leg, so the right knee is over that left knee. And raising the legs up, keep the knees bent, keeping this right knee over the left, holding on if you can to the outside edge of that right foot, and the left foot if you can. If you can't reach them, that's fine. Hold on to the calves, and just encouraging those feet to come a little closer to you. One more breath here. And then releasing the legs, unwrapping them. Let the right leg extend out, flexing that right foot. Draw the left knee in, hugging it in nice and close, keeping that left foot flexed. As you breathe here, let your focus be on your upper leg all the time. Just encouraging that stretch. With your breath. And then letting that left foot look up towards the ceiling as you hold on to the outside edge of the left foot. And again, with the breath, just as you exhale, encouraging this knee to move a millimeter closer towards the mat. And then let's cross this left leg over the right leg, so the left knee is on top of that right knee and the foot is just parallel to it, so your shin should be quite straight. One more breath here. And then bending the right knee, keeping that left knee directly on top of it, and raise the feet up, holding on to the left foot first, the outside of it, and then the right, And indeed holding on to the calves if you need to. One more breath here. Releasing the legs, hug the knees into the chest. Circle the ankles if they need to be released, if they're feeling a little tight. And then letting the feet come down onto the mat, rolling over onto your side, coming up to sit. And as we sit here, let's raise the feet up off the mat and raise the arms up past the ears. Let the core help you here. One more breath. See, can you keep the feet up as you hold on to them? And open the legs out. Don't worry if you have to let them down to the floor, but if you want a little challenge, see, can you do it all in one flow? Lengthening through the spine. Starting to really stretch out those legs as much as is comfortable for you. One more breath. And then bending the knees, let the feet come down onto the mat, stretching them out as you sit up nice and tall, hands either sides of the hips, toes pointing upwards. One more breath. And from here, let's just swing those legs around and come to kneel on them. So work with your own body. If you find this very hard on the knees, you can do a couple of things. You can get a cushion and pop it behind you so you're not going quite so far down. So you're like this and build it up to as high as you need it. It will do your knees good and by stretching the quads. So it's good for you, but you don't want to overdo it where you're hurting your knees. Don't put them under too much pressure. Just work with your own body. Taking one more breath here. And then let's keep this left leg underneath us. So either sitting on the heel or you can just bring it out slightly to one side. Let the right leg stretch out, sitting up tall. And then bend this right foot and see, can you lift it up? Taking 2 breaths here. And releasing that leg down. Again, let it come out long. And see, can you lower yourself down onto your mat? And you might find, as I do, I find that a little hard on the ankle. So I just like to open my foot out. You don't have to do that. You can keep the foot right back if your ankle doesn't object too much. And draw the arms out behind your head. Really good stretch for the quad this. One more breath. And draw the arms down by your side as you bring this left leg to bend the other way. So your left foot is against your right thigh. And then just bend that right knee. And lifting the right leg, draw the right leg up. One more breath here. And letting that right leg come all the way down. Make your way up to sit. Keeping this left leg as it is, let's draw the right leg up, this time with the left hand. So we're taking a little twist, turning to the left. And then from here, release that foot down and let's reach towards it with the right hand, taking a twist this time to the right. And then we're going to try our pretzel on this side. So from here, just with this left leg, you can keep it on this side of your right leg if you like. Take the left arm, bring it in front, so to the inside. So your knee is on the outside of your shoulder. So you wrap your left arm around and hold hands behind. So if you can't do that, use a belt, that will help. Or just see how far you can get. Just work with your body. So you're going to have to come forward slightly to make the connection and then straighten it up. And look to the right will just help you deepen that twist. And from here, if you like, you can take it a little further. You can bend that right leg and step the left leg across it. Let me turn around so you can see what I mean. So your left leg is over the knee and come back into the bind, into your pretzel. Take a breath. And unravel. Let's try that on the other side. So this time we want the left leg out long and bend the right leg. And from here, sitting up nice and tall, taking hold of that left foot, drawing it up. Really feeling the stretch in that left leg, left quad, and the left hamstring and the right quad. One more breath here. And releasing that leg down, lowering yourself down onto the mat as best you can. Draw the arms out behind you. Really feeling a big stretch now in that right quad. Let your breath direct towards it. Bringing the arms down, raising that left leg up. And turn the right foot in. Sorry, I did that backwards on you. So sorry. Bending your right leg. So your right foot is against the left thigh. And then draw the left leg up. One more breath. And releasing that left leg down, coming up to sit. Reaching for the left foot with the right hand, taking a little twist to the left. And then switching hands to take it to the other side. Lowering this left leg down and keeping the twist to the right. And then coming back to center. Bending this right knee now as deep as it can go after all that bending it's been doing. And let's come into the bind. So remember, this arm is coming inside the right knee. As you just bring, I find it easier to have my shoulder in line with my knee. And then bend the arm back and reach for it with the other hand. Coming up to try and lengthen through the spine. And if you want to go for your full pretzel shape, then release the bind, step the right leg over, draw the left leg back, and wrap once again into your bind. One more breath. And releasing it all. Let the legs come out long. Just shake them out a little bit. And bending your knees, lower yourself down onto your mat. Let your legs come out long. Palms face upwards. Feet relaxed. Really well done if you managed to do some or all of that. It was pretty intense stretching of the quads there. So, and lots of tying ourselves up in knots. So well done. And now it's time to relax. Release and let go. Giving your body just that time to recover as you let go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. Whole length of your back, the back of your rib cage, your shoulder blades. Letting go the front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And pausing here for a moment of gratitude. Identifying something, someone that brought you a moment of joy today. And let your heart fill with gratitude for that. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly. Pause. And then exhale through your nose. Keeping your attention on your breath for the next few minutes.